What if you had an urgent expense, a sudden opportunity, or a critical cash flow gap, and you needed funds not next week, not tomorrow, but as quickly as humanly possible? In the lightning-fast world of small business, time is often the most valuable currency. A delay of even a day or two can mean missed opportunities, late payroll, or a damaged reputation. That's where alternative lending platforms like Fundbox come into play, promising speed and accessibility that traditional banks often can't match. But when they say fast, how fast exactly are we talking? Can you truly get money in your account almost instantly, or is there a catch? Today, we're diving deep into one of the most pressing questions for any small business owner considering Fundbox. How quickly can funds actually be available? We're going to pull back the curtain on the entire process, from application to money in your bank, exploring the factors that influence speed, what you can expect, and how to maximize your chances of getting those crucial funds when you need them most. So, let's break down the Fundbox journey, step by step, and examine the typical time frames involved. The first stage is the application itself. Fundbox emphasizes a quick and easy application process, often citing that it can be completed in as little as 3 minutes. This is a far cry from the extensive forms and numerous documents often required by traditional lenders. What makes this speed possible? Fundbox primarily relies on connecting directly to your business bank account and, optionally, your accounting software like QuickBooks, Xero, etc. This connection allows our algorithms to rapidly analyze your financial data, things like your cash flow, transaction history, and invoicing patterns, to quickly assess your business's health and repayment ability. This means less manual data entry for you and faster data processing for them. Once you've submitted your application and connected your accounts, the next crucial step is the credit decision. This is where Fundbox truly shines in terms of speed. Many users report receiving a credit decision in a matter of minutes. Yes, you read that right, minutes. This near instantaneous decision-making is a significant advantage, as it removes the agonizing wait and uncertainty often associated with traditional loan applications. While most decisions are made quickly, in some cases, it can take up to 24 hours or slightly longer if Fundbox needs to review additional information, or if there are any complexities with your connected accounts. But even a 24-hour turnaround for a credit decision is remarkably fast in the lending world. Now, for the main event, how quickly do the funds actually become available once you're approved? This is where the rubber meets the road. Fundbox typically states that once you are approved and choose to draw funds from your line of credit, the money can arrive in your business bank account as soon as the next business day. Let's unpack next business day, because it's important. It means if you get approved and request a draw on a Monday, you can expect the funds to be in your account by Tuesday. If you make a draw request on a Friday, the funds would likely arrive on Monday, assuming no bank holidays. This is a standard time frame for ACH transfers, which is the most common method for online lenders to disburse funds. While not instant in the literal sense of hitting your account in seconds, next business day is incredibly fast for a significant sum of capital, especially when compared to multi-day or even multi-week waits of traditional lenders. There are a few factors that can influence this next business day time frame. The time of day you make your draw request is one of them. If you request funds later in the business day, it might push the transfer to the following business day's processing cycle. Similarly, weekends and bank holidays will naturally extend the transfer time, as banks are not processing transactions. To optimize for speed, it's generally best to make your draw request earlier in the day during standard business hours. Another factor that can affect the overall speed, from initial inquiry to actual funding, is the completeness and accuracy of the information you provide during the application. While Fundbox automates much of the data collection through bank and accounting software connections, ensuring those connections are seamless and that your business details are accurate can prevent any unnecessary delays. Any discrepancies or missing information could trigger a manual review, which, while still relatively fast, would add a little extra time to the process. So, what kind of businesses is this speed most beneficial for? Businesses with immediate inventory needs. Service-based businesses covering payroll. Businesses with unexpected expenses. Businesses seizing opportunities. Fundbox's rapid funding also plays a crucial role in its overall value proposition. a revolving line of credit. Unlike a traditional term loan where you get a lump sum and pay it back over a fixed period, a line of credit is more flexible. You can draw funds, repay them, and then draw again as needed, up to your approved credit limit. This revolving nature means that once you're approved and have your line of credit established, subsequent draws are often even faster, as the initial approval process has already been completed. This makes an incredibly powerful tool for ongoing cash flow management, allowing businesses to adapt to dynamic market conditions. Beyond the speed of funding, Fundbox also prides itself on transparency regarding fees and repayment terms. They typically offer 12-week or 24-week repayment terms, with weekly payments. The fees are clearly outlined before you draw funds, so you know exactly what you'll be paying. This upfront clarity, combined with no prepayment penalties, means you can repay early and potentially save on fees, further enhancing financial flexibility for your business. It's worth noting that while Fundbox aims for broad accessibility, there are still basic eligibility requirements. Typically, these include being in business for a minimum number of months, often 3 to 6 months, meeting a minimum annual revenue threshold, commonly around $30,000 to $100,000, and having a business checking account. A personal credit score, while not always the sole determining factor, is also usually considered, with minimum around 600 being common. These requirements are generally more lenient than those of traditional banks, further contributing to Fundbox's accessibility for a wider range of small businesses, including younger ones. So, to answer the question directly, how quickly can funds be available on Fundbox? The answer is remarkably fast. From a minutes-long application to a credit decision in minutes, and then funds hitting your bank account as soon as the next business day. For small businesses operating in a dynamic environment where cash flow is king, this kind of speed is not just impressive, it's transformative. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.